Wow, you guys, oh my gosh, what is up? I literally just did that last video. I'm doing this video right here to encourage you guys, to encourage y'all, whoever is watching this video, to please build your relationship with God, man. Build a relationship with him. Build a relationship with him, because he will never leave nor forsake you. What is the odds, my girl? Like, I cannot make this stuff up at this point. The video I just did to you guys about Russia, and within that video, I'm telling you guys how everybody of the world, of the earth, has helped me with this thing. And even though I feel like I'm alone in the world because he flew me. Like, she said this in this video. She's just said it in here. God flew you to a place you don't know nobody. And I ain't even post my video yet. Like, it's just crazy how it just be like a chain of events. I'm never gonna forget the girl Virgo that G said that, and she's like, that stuff is gonna be like a chain of events. And literally, it's like a chain of events that's happening. I'm encouraging you guys to please build a relationship with God. Please talk to him all day, every day. Please confide in him. Please trust him. Trust the process. Trust him. Trust it. Even when you feel like I'm alone, I'm scared, I don't know where my next meal coming from, I don't know where the next money gonna come from, I don't even know where I don't know, even if I'm losing everything. You might be losing your house, losing your car, losing your hair, losing your family, losing your friends, losing your kids, whatever. Trust the process, bruh. Trust God. Trust him. This girl just said this.
Revelation and creation waits. And
like, what's the odds she's talking about Revelation when I'm talking about Revelation? I just did the video earlier today. Even when she just saying there about your enemies, like your enemies, everybody has been a part of this.
For the children of God to be revealed, so the earth was helping you and
protecting you. God ordered the earth.
This environment that he specifically curated for you in your wilderness, okay, to protect you and to help you overcome. Okay, so everything is strategic.
What's the wild that she talk about overcome? And Shantia just did that video yesterday talking about some, you're an overcomer. I am an overcomer. I'm going to always overcome the odds set against me. Everything, all that spiritual wickedness they've been sending my way. All the spiritual wickedness they have been sending my way during this journey. Like, everything this girl said in this video, bruh, I just can't make this stuff up. Somebody else said, I have been moved to a new city away from my enemies. I've been in the wilderness and hidden for a couple of years now. After preparations for this very set timing, the Lord has confirmed now is the time. This is my season. What's the odds? And the same very thing I was talking about with the armor of God. I said that in my last video. Here she go. Here she go saying it in the video. She talking about the same things I was talking about in the video I did earlier, talking about this Russian stuff. I just can't make this stuff up. And it's just further confirmation for me. Like, I'm just so, y'all don't know, I get the chills. I feel just so happy and protected and safe. Like, for all these years where I've been feeling like I just can't feel safe nowhere. I don't trust nobody. I don't got no trust. I trust God. And I remember through this journey, it's been a journey, bruh. It's been a journey. And at first, I didn't trust God that much. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. You got me on this, on that. But look how everything has played out, bruh. I just can't make this stuff up, y'all. Like, this give me the chills. Like me. I'm tired of crying about this stuff. I just can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. can't believe that I have the gift that I have. I can't believe that. I always knew. I always said I was psychic and could see stuff before it happened, because I see so, I predicted so many things before that they happened. You know, but this whole journey that I've been on, I could have never predicted this. I could have never predicted this. But I did know that I was going to move away one day. I knew I was going to move away from up there. I was waiting. And I remember telling that to my second baby daddy. I remember telling him, man, if you fuck up, I'm out of here. Taking my kids and we gone. But I was planning to go. What is that? Already. But I was planning to go to North Carolina, but God said, to Texas you go. And he has literally used the world to help me with this journey. So I said, hey, this is why I say he will use anybody, bruh. He will use anybody. And everything happens for you, not to you. It's happening for you. Every bad thing that you think is bad, God see it for your good. I was sliding down the wall about getting evicted from my apartment. I was sliding down the wall about my car payments. I was sliding down the wall mad that I had to go through all this, come to a new town. I was crying. I used to cry so much in that apartment. I didn't cry so many tears this year, and I'm not no crier until now. I told y'all I used to act so hard up. I can't cry now. I be crying for the camera. I'm exposing myself on here. Like, this year has just been a year of truly finding my identity. Nobody can help you find your identity but God. Nobody can tell you who you are but God, because he created you in your mama womb. But he knew you. But he put you there in your mama womb. But he knew everything. He ordered your steps. He ordered them. Like I said in that last video, that dude, from the small stuff. It be the small stuff. The dude I met downtown, he was just talking. But I told y'all about that in the video, because that's how it helped me. That's why this stuff that just came out about Biden and Russia today that I just saw. Well, yesterday. Well, it was today I just saw that. This stuff that just came out about that. And it's so funny because he told me go back on, because I've been just distracted trying to do this other stuff, and I wasn't tuning into the Russia update. But he said something said go on it, like, and that's something. When I be saying something said, it be God. It's that intuition I was talking about in that video the other day. It's that intuition, but we all have it, but most of us don't listen to it. We don't listen to it. Listen to your intuition. I don't care what it is. I don't care what your brain telling you. You go by that gut. This is why they be wanting us to eat certain things, do right. That gut is what holds all the illness. That gut is the power. Your gut is what your power is within you. Your gut. Your gut. This is why gluttony is a sin, because you can't just be putting anything in your belly. For the baby was formed in the belly. You can't just put anything in your belly. Hey! Stop shuffling your feet and lay down. This is why. This is why you can't be, because you need that belly cleansed. You need the soul cleansed. That's your gut is where the true God within you lies. That intuition. I just cannot make this stuff up, y'all. You know, God is amazing. And because of what God has done for me, there's no way I could ever turn my back on him. All that, but I was just reading in Revelations today, people, the churches that are lukewarm, he was going in on them churches in Revelation. Like, I'm probably about to do another video breaking down Revelation to show y'all. It's so funny how we've been exposing it. So many people been talking about the churches, and y'all know how I feel about the church. When I keep telling y'all my videos about Christianity and about these churches. And God said he had John. This is crazy. And I see a lot of people talking about this relationship over religion stuff now. And it's so funny how I've been talking about this. You gotta have a relationship with him. I ain't even never read his Bible. I never read this Bible. Never read this Bible. And he know he had to make me a pink one. He know my favorite color. He knew I was not gonna order no Bible. If I wouldn't have found a pink Bible, I probably was not gonna order no Bible. On BD. I was not gonna order no Bible. Like, he knew me. He led me to this. Me building a relationship with him first. Talking to him. Just talking. Coming as I am. That's why at the churches, they did used to say, come as you are. And you do. Come as you are to God. Come as you are. Right where you are right now. Come as you are. He gonna work with you through it. He gonna help you. No matter what you fighting, no matter what demons you think you fighting, no matter how you think you look, no matter what you just did yesterday. You could have killed a nigga 5 minutes ago. And you want to give your life to God. You could have been on the streets prostituting 5 minutes ago. Like, anything. He will take you as you are, right where you are, bruh. I'm a living witness. I'm a living witness, and he gonna give you grace through that time, long as you showing him. Long as you putting in that effort and showing him. But then you always want to look back, but you was supposed to come over here. But I ain't trying to make this video that long. I always end up making my videos longer than they need to be, because I just get to talking and I just am in disbelief. And I'm actually going to go finish watching the rest of my Prophetic Word Girl videos, because I ain't see because I've been so busy doing other stuff today. I ain't watching none of my Prophetic Word Girls video today. And look at Shantia. She get ready to talk about they all on the time. That's what I'm saying. He knows I only watch certain people. He knows I only watch certain girls. Like, it's a lot of, and it's so funny because in the beginning of my journey, I used to say, can you turn it down a little bit? In the beginning of my journey, when I first started seeing prophetic words and all, I'm like, But that one girl, Jamaica, like, he used a girl that was like me, was from DC, and I know she was because of how she talked. I don't even know if she ever said that in her video, but I know, I was like, oh, yes. I'm like, wow, like, he uses, that's what made me realize that, dang, you don't have to have a certain look, a certain talk to do the works of God. You don't. It's not with that churchy look. You don't have to have them suits, hats that my great grandmama and them, and that the Christians feel like you gotta have. Like, no. He take you as you are. It started with me seeing her. She don't even be on no more doing her words. But I hope she doing all right, like, because she started. When I first seen her, I was like, dang, I don't see no other black girls on here. Like, for me, I like to see other people that look like me, and that's when it comes to anything. I like to see other people like me doing it and following that way. Like, me seeing her talk about God, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Like, and this is when I first was getting on my journey. So it's like, this was after I started seeing the spirit animals, and even in Revelations, this is how I know. And that dude tried to say that stuff is fake or demonic. Spirit animals are real. That's why he talks about the lamb so much, the lion. These animals are real. These spirit animals led me. They led me. Ever since that frog came to my window that day, bro, I told y'all that now how I started my spiritual journey video. Ever since that frog, that little toad was coming to my window, then I started seeing 9/17 all the time. That's my birthday. And when you start seeing repetition of anything, if you start seeing repetition of anything, you need to tap into that. See, what's that about? Because nothing is by mistake. Nothing is a coincidence. It's God ordained. And oftentimes, that's what'll catch our attention. Like the other girl, this girl I went to school with, this was when I was still on Twitter. And she was talking about how she kept seeing 9/11 I said, girl, that's God trying to talk to you, girl. Because she saw me, what I was tweeting about. That's when I had started tweeting about spirituality and stuff. I started tweeting more about that. And she was like, oh my God, it's so funny. She said, I be seeing 9/11. I keep seeing 9/11. That's her birthday. She was born on 9/11. You know, and I was like, girl, that's God trying to talk to you. And I don't know where she go, what she's doing now, because I don't be on Twitter no more. But when you see repetition of anything, like I said, even with that fox, I said, what's the odds all of a sudden this fox keep like, never seen a fox a day in my life. Never seen one a day in my life. When I was pregnant, everything like was getting, it was literally just like, it's been a journey. Like, at these people, like they said, people come into your life for a reason. So I could never truly like hate my baby daddies. I could never truly hate them, bro. When in the beginning of my channel, I told y'all they helped me find God. That's why it's like, I feel like I actually love them for helping me. Because if they never had did what they had done, if they never had did the things they have done, I would not be here. This is why I had to leave the first one. I had to get that second baby daddy. I don't know how, you know, things happen the way it's supposed to. The second one was who got me, who I told y'all in that last video. He had me track starring, running to God. Everything happens for you. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care how bad you think it is. Because oftentimes it takes for something bad to happen to us, for us to wake up. Because oftentimes when stuff going too good, we get comfortable. We just too passive to things. But when stuff starts getting real bad for us, is when we have a wake-up call. And that's why we have a spiritual awakening. When our eyes open up. And after both of those relationships is when I had a spiritual awakening. Like, literally. That's why I will always have a special place in my heart for both of them. Special place in my heart for everyone. Because for y'all have led me to my relationship with the Lord. And now I just feel so safe, so protected, so at peace. Just knowing that I'm covered. And after reading the book of Revelations today, I'm just like, wow. Didn't the girl just come and talk about Revelations? What's the odds of it? And I was telling y'all that in that video about Russia yesterday. Well, today. Earlier, the video I did earlier. Nothing happens by coincidence. It is God ordained. It was supposed to happen for you. No mind my crusty mission. I'm about to take these braids out and redo them. Probably not right now, but I just can't believe I've been so busy in here today and reading that and doing some other little stuff I have to do online. But I just can't believe this, y'all, and that's it for this video. It's already longer than it was supposed to be. But everything, understand that everything happens for you, not to you. And listen to your intuition. That is the God within you. Listen to it. Build your relationship with God so that He can heighten your intuition. You're going to become like a literal psychic. That's your intuition. You can already feel it anyway. But it gets increased. It increased and it helps you with your judgment. You get more discernment. And that's one of the things that I prayed about. I used to pray all the time. And I still pray for it all the time. Discernment. 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 I pray for my kids to have discernment. To make good decisions. To have good judgment. That's what discernment is. And I pray for guidance and discernment. Guidance, discernment, guidance, discernment. And for all them prayers, my daily prayer, and that is the one thing I have now. I'm following God's lead. I've truly submitted to God. I fully trust God now. And I remember one of my other prophetic girls, the Realm of His Promise, she's really good. Because I used to be like, how does she know? Like, exactly what I'm going through in my life right now. Like, How does she know? And she used to be like, do you really trust God? And I used to be like, she is good. Y'all gotta go follow her. It's just amazing. But I'm done talking. I'll see y'all in the next video. Everything happens for you, not to you. Build your relationship with God. Build it right where you are. And when he tell you stuff gotta go, you can't be afraid to cut it off. You can't straddle the fence. You either gonna choose God or you're gonna choose those things that you think you love so much. Those people that you think you love so much. You gotta pick a side. Do you love God or you love them? Because if you truly love God, and if those people are meant for you, if those things are meant for you, he's gonna bring it back to you. It will get restored. You will get those things, those worldly possessions, double fold like Job. He lost it all. But he trusted the process, and God blessed him triple. Well, double. But double, triple, quadruple, God will do it. Okay? You got to trust him. Trust the process. And when you're going through your wilderness season, when you're going through the storm, you can't turn your back on God. You got to really know that everything is happening for you, not to you. That's literally, no matter how bad it looks, you got to know that this is happening for your greater good. Rejection is truly God's protection. And I can attest to that on so many levels. Because like I told y'all before, when I tried to get back with my first baby dad and he rejected me, I was like, oh, my feelings was hurt at the time. Because I'm like, don't know, nigga, I would do this. Who is you to do that to tell me, nah, you're not going to fuck with me no more after them times I didn't fuck with you again. And you going to tell me you're not fucking with me no more? Even though he did try to double back. But it was that rejection that he did. Ever since then, I was like, hell no, you don't get to come back. You can't, because this ain't no he always come back thing. Once you did what you did with the girl, let her text my phone and you try to make me jealous and all of this stuff and rejected me. Oh, baby, that was the best thing he could have ever did for me. Because had I went back, had I fucked with him again, shit wouldn't be where I am today, in the mental space I am, in the spiritual space I'm in. I would have got back into that dark cloud, back into the cycle of his little rat race he plays like narcissists do. I would have never met my second baby daddy, never had my beautiful baby, and never would have met God at the timing that I met him. Because I don't want to keep repeating certain cycles over and over and over and over and over and over again. This is why I'm big on learn from your mistakes. Learn the lesson the first time. Because one thing about it, the way it works, you're gonna keep going through it. You're gonna keep going through stuff until you learn. You're gonna stay in a wilderness season. You're gonna stay in it until you learn. Until you learn the lessons that you need to learn during that season. God is not gonna let you find a way out. You're gonna keep going through the maze. Lost. And then you have to get knocked 10 steps back. Then all right, now I got to pick up and do it again. You gonna keep falling, keep having to start over. That's how I feel like I've been starting over my whole 20s. I'm like, damn, I get ahead, and then I run into a Dumbo, and I do this and do that, and then I get knocked 10 steps back. Then I got to start over again. But one thing about it is I'm never afraid of starting over, though. Never afraid of starting over. But who wants to keep going way back to ground zero? This is why many people who become successful and then they lose it all, they mess the money up, or one of their accountants mess the money up, they fall into a deep darkness. Because once you get to a certain level, you don't want to go back down to where you once was. For me, in this situation I'm in now, to be where I was stable, had my own everything, had this going for myself, had money coming in, had all of this, doing that, had my hair done all the time. Well, I could be having my nails now because I do my own nails anyway. And I'm actually about to put my nails back on soon. After I do my hair probably. I'm going to get back, do that. But I'm like, had got to my desired weight loss. I had all of that just to be back here. I'm like, damn, back in this situation. Had grew my hair out real good just to be back in this situation where I got to do the big chop again because my hair done broke off and I didn't gain this weight and all these things and lost it all and back homeless. Well, technically the last time I was just living with my mom, but still I was at the bottom. I feel like I'm at the bottom again, climbing back up because I had to go through this cycle again. But truthfully, this was to get cleansed. So this was God leading this. Because God was like, oh, you keep talking about you ready. Because I'm never going to forget that apartment. Before I moved to Texas, I used to be pacing the living room. God, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. I used to listen to my prophetic word, girls. I'm like, man, I'm ready. I'm ready. Whatever you need me to do, I'm willing to do it. Just long as I don't got to lose my kids, I'll give up whatever. I was like, I'll do whatever. I'll do whatever. As long as they don't involve my kids getting taken away from me, I'll do whatever. I wanted my success. I wanted this. I wanted that. I'm like, I'll do it. I don't care. He was like, oh, are you sure? You sure you want that? Are you sure you want that? All right, let me test you. Let me test you. Let me test you. Like he tested Job to see if he really was about that life. He tested Job to see if Job was really about that. If this happens and this happens, are you still gonna ride for me? You still gonna love me? You still gonna give me the glory like that? You gonna go against me like these people? Or you still gonna stand 10 toes down for me? So he gotta test you. But nonetheless, oftentimes we really keep repeating the same cycles until we learn the lesson. Learn the lesson. Learn the lesson. I don't care, it might hurt. I told you I've been sliding down the wall. I don't be sliding down the wall no more. The tears I cry now is happy tears. Because I'm so happy that I have let God in. I found God. He already knew me. I just ain't know him. I ain't know him. I didn't even know his word. Like the fact that I know certain things in the Bible, that make me happy because I'm like, in the beginning of this year, I didn't know none of that stuff in the Bible. Didn't know these stories. Didn't know none of this stuff. I didn't know God like I did. Granted, I started building my relationship with him before I even moved to Texas. But, like I said, through that, he led me to his word. You know, so I made this video longer than I was supposed to, but I'm just like, literally, the tears I cry now, it's happy tears. Even within my situation, I don't have nothing that I really want right now, but I have my health, I have my children, we have what we need. Like she said in the video, God has provided what you need. You ain't went without. I have not went without. We ain't going without food, we ain't going without shelter, we ain't going without nothing. As soon as I think the well has run dry, more comes in. So, of course, it's not my ideal situation, but this was just a test. This was the test. And once, like I've always done, had some of flying colors. Because I aced all my tests when I was in school. Don't play. Don't play. A real overcomer, like she said. Overachiever, like she said. So, let me stop. But I'll see y'all in the next video because this baby, she needs to lay down and take a nap because she getting on my nerves. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Deuces.